Hello.
Hi. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. We are up at the house today, Sunday. We did not record anything yesterday, even though we worked for about 7 hours. I did find some fun stuff yesterday. Ceramic Easter Bunny. Item one, resin Easter Bunny. Item two, two more little resin Easter bunnies. Items three and four, a couple little vintage. Well, I don't know how. This would have been from 1992 because it says Thumper 1942. Um, wait, no, it says 100 years of Disney magic. I thought it said 50. I don't know when this is from, but everybody, there's Disney people out there that love this stuff. This one is kind of cool though. I don't know if it's a gravy boat or a creamer. Kind of weird. He has red eyes, but it's a little vintagey. It's John sneezing behind the scenes. These look like stuff you'd find at Hallmark in the early 2000s. Charlotte has already claimed this one. The rest are probably going to, I don't know. I might keep a couple. The rest will probably go to Goodwill. So, working outside today, as you can see. So, I just did a 5 minute video walking around the backyard and kind of highlighting on the stuff we worked on yesterday. Transplanted a bunch of stuff I brought up from my parents, and we hung our string light around our little fire pit area. And I realized after watching the video back that I forgot to turn on my mic. So I did a quick test video to make sure I had my mic on. And when I played it back, my mic's working. But as you can probably hear, John's mic's also, and he sounds super busy. So I think we should listen to what he's doing right now. What are you doing?
What? So,
What are you doing?
napping.
I just did a little walk around video
You did?
to kind of highlight what we worked on yesterday. And when I went and played it back, I had somebody snoring in my background. We were up here yesterday for like 7 or 8 hours. Worked outside the whole time and didn't film a bit because that someone is me, forgot to bring everything you needed to video. So I'm going to do just kind of like a little walkthrough. I transplanted a whole bunch of hosta and coral bells from my mom and dad's. We planted wildflower seeds in here. There's a hosta here. I planted some, I think it's astilbe is how you say it, here and here. I brought my little bell thing up, coral bells, coral bell lilies. I'm going to hopefully move some of those too. I just want everything to fill in. And then I wanted the coral bells with the reddish color to kind of intermix. And then I've kind of worn a path. You can kind of see hosta, coral bells. All this stuff is just naturally whatever is occurring. I don't mind it. One thing I really don't want in here, besides poison ivy, is grass. Anything else like native plant wise, I'm fine with. So we'll see what happens and what comes up. Kind of marked off everything with the little rocks just so I could keep an eye on it better. But it's just basically intermittent hosta, coral bell, astilbe. Um, that container, I cleaned off that little concrete pad. It says Heath 52587. If that means anything to any of you, comment. I don't know Heath. I'm assuming he's the guy that put that in. And we wondered if maybe it was originally for the antenna. I'm not sure. Also, while I'm here, these are the paint colors previous owners were thinking about doing, which I like, but we're going to stick with white. And then I think the window trim will do in a contrasting color, like maybe a beige grayish taupe color, because we do have some really neat crown molding um, up there. It's the darker green, but I think painting it the color would really showcase it a little bit better. Again, another area that needs obviously whole new soffit. So we have here, found that rock, brought it over here, put in a little landscaping light, put these rocks, more coral bell, astilbe, hosta. This big, huge rock. I wish we could dig it up more, have it sitting up on top. I'm sure it's ginormous, but I can't get it. I can't even get to the bottom to get my shovel underneath it. It's probably huge. So here's some of the woods. Look at the hillside. That looks so pretty right now. I wish we could get this thing standing upright too, but it's got, I mean, the hill underneath it is eroding, and I don't know if we could pull it back upright with a winch if it would stay or not. I mean, I think even if we put more dirt or rock underneath it, it's just going to keep eventually falling down. You can see a little deer path right through here, and you can see the stream way back there. Looks really pretty right now. Anywho, this whole mess, everything on the opposite side of the fence is not ours. So all this stuff I raked over to kind of make like a little berm. I'm wanting to just, I want it to overgrow with wild plants and intermittent hosta and coral bells. So I did put like 3 or 4 coral bells through there. Um, and then me and Charlotte's little bed we worked on last weekend. I put some coral bells in there yesterday. The hostas are doing really good. Um, the large leaf water leaf looks like it's doing fairly good. We cut down, we as in John, cut down a tree. Um, I cut down that box elder. He cut down a bigger one. And then he hung the string lights. I'll insert a photo that I took last night. I'm not sure why I didn't take video. I do want to get another set of Adirondack chairs because I want to mulch around like all these trees and just do like a little, you know, just a little defined area, and then plant hosta and ferns and stuff in there. And then we can set another little couple chairs here. And I have another one of those little matching tables too for it. But we also want to get to work on getting all this other stuff cut out. Like this is that bush honeysuckle, which is non-native and highly invasive. So that's going. All of those mulberry stick things need to come out. And then this wild rose or multiflora rose, I think is called, these briars, those are also non-native and super invasive. Got more of that bush honeysuckle over there. All that stuff's going, so this will be more opened up. And then all these trees, these smaller ones, are coming out. And then I want to clean up all the viney stuff in the back so we can have a nice view of the hillside back here. We'll go back here to see if we can see the creek. Yeah, it's pretty much a straight drop down there, but so I've been taking it from here and there and using it in the landscaping. You can see a little path through here. All this stuff's going to be cut down, and you'll be able to see over to the outhouse through there. It'll be opened up. Like I said, I'm keeping these little grouping of trees here, so we will have a shade area. But for the most part, the yard's going to be open to the sun. We have a garden. I think we're going to put our trampoline right here. Yep. We shall see. So the front area, That wood pile is going to get moved. That's the tree John cut down yesterday. It was up in that corner. We're going to clear out all the rest of this, and then this entire fence row is coming out, and all the trees there will be out. So this all will be full sun. All these trees are coming out. So we're only going to have the trees behind me, and the garden will go like right here, I think. So there you have it.
So what do you want me to cut?
All of it.
All the things.
Anything you can get. Much easier using that one.
You want to use that one?
Oh, I'm just saying.
I think that before you touch that, I think the chain needs to be tightened on that thing.
Do it like this?
Yeah. Did you oil it already?
Yes. That seems a little better.
Try this one.
Go ahead. Okay, this looks much better than it did. We are actually going to put a little stoop on here. Let me change the angle to make sure you can see the whole porch. Okay. As you can see, the temporary steps are gone. We won't talk about it. But this handrail is going away, and we're going to tear out this and frame that in new with obviously pressure treated. We're going to do 5/4 decking, I think. Run them this way, and then we'll come out as the width of the bump out, probably to here. So it'll go all the way out to here, and then come all the way out like this to here. And it'll be that high all the way over. But the next question is, do we then just do a set of steps like the width of the door, like 1, 2, 3, or do we do steps down the whole width of it? Like the top is the floor is the first level, then the second level, then the third level. Or we could do like a wedding cake tier and just kind of like go outward. I don't know. That seems more involved. I think that is the original, the way the original stairs were made, though. I'll see if I can find a picture of when the school was first built, and it does kind of look like the steps might be built that way. So we'll have to see what we can do. Switching gears a little bit, that concrete pad is a nightmare right now because of that orange root system, which I think is that mulberry tree. It's all just like intertwined, and I can't even get the rake through it. But we need to get all that cleaned out and then get those pieces cut off against the brick. And then there was a tree there that we cut down, and it's obviously like broken the concrete. So I don't really know what we're gonna do with that. Probably you can do like a DIY hack of pouring fertilizer on it, and it'll just kind of disintegrate really quickly. So we might get rid of the stump that way, but we're still gonna have busted up concrete. But for the meantime, once we get it all cleaned up, I think I'm just gonna put potted plants here. I don't know. I thought about putting like rocking chairs or something, but there's no porch, so I don't know. Originally, when this was a general store, the vending machines were here, so I figured we'd utilize it in one way or another. Okay, I am in the front. Let me think here. Southeast property corner, and John spent a good portion of yesterday cutting down a tree behind me and to the right of me, which I'm not really going to show it. It's right up against the neighbor's house, and out of respect for our neighbor's privacy, I don't want to blast their stuff all over YouTube. But this is the majority of the tree, which he's cut up back here. So I'm going to work on picking it up and stacking it.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye. Bye.